I'd like to ask if the federal ICAC will function retrospectively to investigate the current government's actions.
Well, thanks, Sean. I do think the reasons why we don't have a National Anti-Corruption Commission now are sitting behind Scott Morrison and his front bench. And I think that we need to restore, to go to the previous question as well, we're crying out to restore faith in our political system.
So will it be retrospective?
Now, I think the commission that we establish will be able to look at whatever it wants to. Part of the problem at the moment with the government's so-called model was that Cabinet would have to approve what's looked at.
So your plan, do you want the actions of the current government looked at by your commission?
Well, that would be a decision for them. The whole point here, David, is that what I want is an independent system at arm's length from myself and from government that can look at any areas of corruption in the political system, in the bureaucracy, at any time.
And do you regard pork barrelling as corruption? Is pork barrelling corruption?
I think that some of the schemes that we have seen, when you have $30 million paid for a block of land that's worth $3 million, where you have programs where only government members or candidates can apply or even know these projects exist, and then they're announced, there's something wrong there.
Okay, but is pork barrelling corruption? Is pork barrelling corruption? Because both sides do it.
There is something wrong there. So I think that in terms of, look, commitments will be given by all political parties.
In marginal seats with our money.
But they should, one of the things that I did, well, I'll tell you what I did, David, as the minister responsible
let's look at what you're doing now.
Community infrastructure.
As leader of the opposition.
Well, this is the sort of thing that I would do. As the minister responsible for community infrastructure, as regional development, local government, all funding went through local government.
Okay, but now you're promising money for dog ovals and footy grounds in marginal seats at this election.
Well, we're making commitments across a range of electorates, both safe and marginal, at this election. That is true. And political parties have always made commitments during election campaigns. Okay. The question is here, what this government has done is establish funds as the government, whereby there's no transparency, there's no proper processes as to what the outcome should be, and a massive distortion. When you have commuter car parks, David, promised where there's no train stations for the commuter to get out of their car and get on the train, then that's red hot, and this government has done it with billions and billions of dollars. They've done it in community safety, sports rorts, regional grants, the full bit,
we know
and
about
it's red hot.